kíbi tẹ́ ti ń wo ètò yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ICN TV yìí náà lélẹ́yìí mo kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ sórí ètò lónìí tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn ní gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ ti ń wò ó. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ wá gbọ́ tuntun o, ará àdúgbò ó tún ti ṣẹ̀ o, ó tún ti ṣẹ̀ tuntun lélẹ́yìí òun náà mo ní kẹ́yìn èèyàn wa kẹ́ ẹ tètè wá gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ tètè wá gbọ́ èkémi àmọ́ sọ́ngbà míì mo ti sọ lórí ètò yìí rí mo ní what Nigerian government cannot do does not exist. Fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó bá gbọ́ tí mo ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn rí wọ́n mọ̀ wípé lóòótọ́ ó ní mo sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Mo kí wa káàbọ̀ sórí ètò gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ ètò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ níbi gbogbo kíbi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń wo ètò yìí mo ní kẹ́ ẹ wá gbọ́ lónìí tuntun náà lélẹ́yìí o gbáǹkọ́gbì ajá àbálẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ ajá àbálẹ̀ lẹ́tò ó ní mo ṣe ní kẹ́ ẹ tètè wá gbọ́ nǹkan tó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ẹ jẹ́ àkọ́ gba bíbá ìwọlé náà kẹ́ ẹ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ ìkìlọ̀ láì ná.
díẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìgbò látàrí pé àwọn Ìgbò wọ́n fẹ́ declare Biafra lọ́la fẹ́ ṣe ní December 2 ti Simon Ekpa nàbí tó fẹ́ declare Biafra. Tó bá jẹ́ pé tó ṣeé ṣe ni kí wọ́n sì postpone ẹ̀ kí wọ́n fi àwọn ètò míì sílẹ̀. Lótìtọ́ àti lódodo nǹkan tí wọ́n agitate fún ẹ̀tọ́ ni. Ó sì wà ní ètò Ọlọ́run náà pé ẹ̀yin pípù yìí ìgbéyàwó yín ò sunwọ̀n kí kálukú máa lọ ẹ̀tọ́ ni. So wọ̀ kí àwọn Ìgbò ká fi ọgbọ́n ṣe torí àfẹ́ ní ìfẹ́ gbogbo ẹnu sọ kí ìtàjẹ̀sílẹ̀ má bàa pọ̀ jù. Ṣé gbọ́ mi sà? Kó má bàa pọ̀ jù nílẹ̀ Ìgbò ní òpin ọdún yìí. Òun ni mo ṣe ń sọ ìkìlọ̀ ilé fún àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti Yorùbá Nation. Wọ́n ní àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ kan tí mo sì ń sọ ló yẹ kí Yorùbá Nation gbé. Wọ́n tí ì gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ kan. Lóòótọ́ lolóyè Sunday Igboho ní nǹkan bí ọdún 3-4
a ní kásáré gbàbẹ̀ yẹn wọlé náà ni torí gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ yẹn àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti gbọ́ àwọn tí ò bá tí ì gbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n lọ wo ètò yìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Simeon Ekpa náà ni nǹkan tá a gbé wá á gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ wá kí ni Simeon Ekpa sọ tí wọ́n fi gbé ìyẹn ẹ̀ẹ́gbẹ́ lónìí kí dáadáa ló ṣẹlẹ̀ náà ni wípé ìròyìn tá à ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ni pé wọ́n gbé Simeon Ekpa o ìròyìn yẹn ó ní agbára lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bí a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n náà gbé Simeon Ekpa ìbànújẹ́ ti dé bá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn torí wípé ọmọkùnrin yìí jẹ́ ẹnìkan tó jẹ́ wípé ìgbìyànjú rẹ̀ ti mú kí àlàáfíà àti kí n pè ní ìrètí fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ní ilẹ̀ olómìnira Biafra àbí kí n pè ní àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè Biafra torí wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló ti ń ronú pé báwo ló ṣe wá jẹ́ báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ sáré kà á sí wa létí o torí wọ́n náà gbé Simeon Ekpa kí náà dẹ̀ ló ṣe náà ni wọ́n fi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀sùn kàn án nínú àwọn ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n fi kàn án torí gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́gbọ̀ọ́ lónìí o ẹ̀gbọ́ àti tìgbò àti gbogbo pátápátá gbogbo ẹ̀ náà là á gbé wá kẹ́yìn èèyàn wa lè mọ̀ wípé ó ti wá dójú ẹ̀ báyìí o ó ti dójú ẹ̀ wọ́n ní breaking Simeon Ekpa 4 others arrested in Finland over terrorism ẹ̀sùn terrorism ni wọ́n fi kàn án ṣé ń gbọ́ à ń bọ̀ o nǹkan ká mọ̀ ó fa nǹkan yọ̀ ń bi ètò yẹn o màá fa nǹkan kan yọ̀ ń bẹ̀ o kẹ́ ẹ lè bá a mọ̀ ẹ̀sùn terrorism ò ní wọ́n fi kàn án ẹ jẹ́ sáré kà á sí wa létí ná ká tó wá máa bá ìtùbọ̀ wọ́n ní self-acclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile Mr. Simon Ekpa and 4 others have been arrested by Finnish government over terror-related activities. So gbogbo ẹ̀ náà pátápátá náà ni mo máa kà fún wa so that a fi lè gbọ́ gbogbo bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe lọ. Now ẹ jẹ́ mo fẹ́ ka gbogbo ẹ̀ details náà ní kẹ́lẹ́ bá rí details. Wọ́n ní Finnish court detained Biafran Simon Ekpa. The district court of Pijat I don't know maybe the spelling ṣá. Wọ́n ní the district court of Pijat Ame on Thursday, November 21, ordered that Ekpa be detained on probable cause and on suspicion of publicly inciting people to commit crime with terrorist intent. The court said Simon Ekpa has been allegedly spreading separatist propaganda on social media. How Simon Ekpa was arrested. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré kabẹ̀ yẹn náà ká tó wá mọ̀ mú gbogbo àwọn kókó tó yẹ ká mú wá àwọn pọ́ìntì tí mo fẹ́ fà yọ gan bẹ̀ tọ́lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ lè ṣe é ṣe kẹ́yìn ti gbọ́ ó dẹ̀ ṣe é ṣe kẹ́ má ti gbọ́ kẹ́kẹ́ ń gbọ́ fún ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ náà ni. Simon Ekpa, a Latin Nigeria municipal politician and Finnish citizen, born in 1985, was detained by district court of Pajat on probable cause and suspicion of publicly inciting people to commit crime with terrorist intent. Local reports indicate that Ekpa allegedly spread separatist propaganda on social media, with the suspected time of crime being 23rd August 2021 in Lahti. Okay. In addition to Ekpa, the Finnish government Bureau of Investigation has also demanded the arrest of 4 others men on suspicion of terrorist offences. Now, nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ fààyàn bẹ̀ nísìnyí oníbi tá à ń lọ yìí o, kí ni ọmọkùnrin sọ tó kó bá gan-an òun nìkan tẹ́ wàá gbọ́n sìn. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ń bẹ̀ tí mo fi gbé ètò yìí wá lónìí, torí wípé most of the time tí wọ́n tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ á gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wá á fi ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò yìí. Most of the time tí Yorùbá Nation bá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn náà gbé lọ sí pílàfọ́ọ̀mù tiwọn, wọ́n á fi encourage àwọn èèyàn tiwọn. Ọgbọ́n wo mo fẹ́ ká kọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lónìí ní nǹkan tí mo gbé wá. Ẹjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọlé yẹn mo kí wa ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò, torí ètò yìí lónìí màá try láti sòyìnbó díẹ̀, torí àwọn tí ń wò wá tó jẹ́ ọmọ Ìgbò tí ò gbọ́ ńgbà tí ò gbọ́ Yorùbá, á mọ̀ sòyìnbó díẹ̀ sí i kọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn lè mọ̀ wípé ẹ bá gbọ́ lórí ẹni àjọ ń gbádùn ara wa ni o, àjọ bọ̀dọ̀ yẹn kọ́ ni mò ń lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ná kí ni Simon Ekpa sọ tó kó bá, kí ni nǹkan tó kọ́kọ́ sọ tó kó bá lára àwọn nǹkan tó sọ.
Every country in Nigeria today is going toward diving to a completely failed state. So America will not be proud to continue to support this kind of failed state, and especially Trump with his foreign policy, especially on protecting the Christians and the minority group. We believe that it is going to be for the interest of the Biafra people and people who have suffered severe killings and ethnic cleansings like us, that Nigeria has done to us. So we believe that, first of all, if you remember that when Biden came in, what they did was to remove Nigeria from the country of special concern. And it was condemned by everybody. But Biden and his administration did not listen to that. Even when there were no reasonable ground to remove Nigeria from the country of a list of a concerned country, they still remove him. They remove the Nigeria state. So we believe that Trump coming to power will put Nigeria on their toe. And as you can agree with me, even before now, we have information that many of you do not have. We know that Nigeria have, supported the re-election of Kamala Harris secretly and openly. So why are they supporting this re-election? Because of the way they have ignored the atrocities of Nigeria. And so you should be asking yourself the question, why was Nigeria removed from the country of special concern? Nobody has been able to address and answer that question today. So we believe that Trump coming to power, first of all, is going to hit hard on a terrorist state like Nigeria. And then also look at what we are bringing to the table as alternative to restore peace and stability. Trump is coming to restore peace, not only in the Sahel region, also in Ukraine and in Gaza. So, and somebody has to do it. So we are bringing this particular solution, alternative to the work they have on ground. And that alternative and solution is Biafra as an independent state. And I want all of you to understand that Biafra is not only going to benefit Biafra people, it's going to benefit the entire indigenous people within Nigeria area, including the good ones and other indigenous nationality within the Nigeria area. The emergence of Biafra as a nation will put an end to all sorts of terrorists. It will disintegrate the interest of the terrorists while they are coming to Sahel. It will also cut ties immediately. Just that Biafra has been recognized, only the pronouncement will make the entire region calm down, because the terrorists will start fleeing. Why would they be fleeing? They will be fleeing because their only interest is to capture Biafra territory, which is the majority Christian-dominated area today in the entire Sahel region. I don't know whether you're aware of that. So especially in northern Nigeria. So, but they want to, first of all, cut our wings by cutting the neighbors, and then after that, they will come to us. And that's why we started resisting them ahead of time. Thank you. All right.
Now, Egbo, you see, I said I will speak English a little bit because of those that hear or those that not hear Yoruba. If as a Yoruba man and you are jubilating that they have arrested Simeon Ekpa, oh, they have do this, you are destroying yourself gradually. Honestly, I know many people will not like what I'm saying. Because if you are jubilating, they have arrested Simeon Ekpa, oh, they have did this. So many people will say, so you are supporting Simeon Ekpa because it's causing unrest, it's causing many things, it's causing Kinika. No. See, let me tell you something. Once they successfully silence Simeon Ekpa, forget about Yoruba Nation. I know many people will say, no, why will you say that? I'm telling you the reality. Mo ti sọ several times on this show that Yoruba will say ọkọ̀ kan náà ló pa wá pọ̀. Ìtàkùn tó so igbá àbí ìtàkùn yẹn náà ló so elégédé àbí kí ni Yorùbá máa ń pòwe yẹn. Ìtàkùn tó so ikàn náà ló so elégédé àbí ìtàkùn tó so gbá náà ló so elégédé or something like that. Ẹ má bínú òwe yẹn tí mi bá get it right. If they successfully silence this man, what the man is fighting for, thank God you hear what he said in that video, the audio I play now. He said what he's fighting for is also fighting for Oduduwa Nation, he's also fighting for Biafra Nation, and he's also fighting for Hausa Republic. Which means that he's not only fighting for Biafra alone, because he said in his communique that once he is successfully announced the Biafra on December 2, every other ethnic nationality will be able to go ahead with their own plan because they are ready to make sure that once they announce it, they will make sure they follow it up. So that's what I'm saying. If you're a Yoruba person and you're saying, God don't cash am, God don't cash, it's as if you don't know what you are saying. Everybody know with what we have been playing several times. We have played a lot of video. Congratulations, aku orire, aku this. Everybody knows that what this guy is fighting for is right. So if anybody is now saying that he thank God that he has been arrested, it's as if you don't know what you are saying. Nobody supports violence. That's why in Yoruba, that is why in Yoruba we make sure that we do our own diplomatically. We don't believe in war. But Yoruba máa ń pa òwe kan, wọ́n ní ilé tó bá sì ń tòrò, ọmọ àlè ibẹ̀ ni ò tí ì dàgbà. So you don't expect everybody to behave like a kini. You don't expect everybody. Gbogbo àná lè behave gentle, quiet. Some people must be stubborn. Some people must be kí la lè pè. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí la lè pè náà torí inú ilé náà èèyàn gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú family náà tí wọ́n bá ti gentle náà jù wọ́n máa fọ̀bọ lọ̀ wọ́n náà ni. What this guy said is that once they declare Biafra by December 2, there will be peace and there will be liberation for the whole entire region in Nigeria. Both the Oduduwa, the Yoruba nations, the Oduduwa, the Arewas, or what do you call it, Hausa. That's what this guy said. Now, the presidency, what release the press release wọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Simeon Ekpa ẹ̀jẹ̀ sáré tún kàyẹ́ náà fún wa ká tó gbọ́ another ẹ̀sẹ̀ míì tí wọ́n ní Simeon Ekpa tán ló ṣẹ̀ o tí wọ́n fi arrest ẹ o ká tó ẹja kọ́ ka ti àwọn presidency náà kí náà ní presidency ṣe o wọ́n ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ sáré ká lè torí wọ́n ní mo fẹ́ sáré ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sáré kà fún wa okay Okay, according to what lawyer, say lawyer react to Samuel Ekpa arrest, make one request from the government against IPOB separatists. Ẹ jágbọ́n nǹkan tó ló sọ náà. Wọ́n ní Samuel Ekpa, the leader of proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, has been arrested and okay, àti kàn yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan. A lawyer has called for Ekpa to be held accountable for his action, questioning why it took so long for his arrest. The Finnish National Bureau of Investigation suspect Ekpa of spreading separatist propaganda, inciting and violence from abroad. Ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n fi kàn nìyẹn. Ẹ̀sùn táwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tí wọ́n fi kàn nìyẹn o. Wọ́n ní ó incite àwọn èèyàn láti cause mayhem or ẹ̀kílà lè pè ná atrocity àbí nǹkan ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá wò, is it true? Is it true? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni ó ń kọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀? Because the Boko Haram, what the Boko Haram are doing, now, is it no more than what they said Igboho did? They said Igboho is stockpiling, is this, is that, but they went to Igboho house. They did not see a single this thing in Igboho house, yet they end up killing many people and 2 people there. They end up killing 2 people. At the end of it, they did not see anything in Igboho house. Simply because Igboho is asking for free my people. Free my people. If we all fold our hands and say, because injustice to all, to one is injustice to all, that is just it. If all of us fold our hands as a Yoruba person and say, Nani is an inner boy now, Omo Igbo ni now, they can do whatever they like with him. No worry, àwa là ń ṣèjọba lọ́wọ́. Pàṣán tí wọ́n fi na ìyàwó, jẹ́ fi na ìyálé ni, ó ń bẹ lórí àjà fún ìyàwó, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Yorùbá máa ń pa òwe yẹn. Pàṣán, let me interpret it in English because of the Igbo people that are hearing this program. The rod or the cane that they used to flog the first wife is on the ceiling for the second wife or newly married wife. That's a Yoruba proverb. Because if all of us fold our hands and say, Shebi, they have arrested him, he's causing mayhem, he's causing this. If Yoruba also want to do the same thing, they will also go for Yoruba. And that is why all of us, I've said it on time without number on this program, that don't say they want to declare Biafra this, they want to declare Yoruba nation. That is why the reason why they can never achieve anything is that all other tribes that are supposed to go, they fold their hands and say, if Yoruba also declare today, we will face the same problem. If other tribes are not ready to go. If other tribes are not ready to go, we will also face the same problem. And the reason why we are going to face the same problem is that they will continue to use the same method that they are using for us, because they know that once they are using the same method, no tribe will be willing to go. Everybody will be scared. That is just it. The presidency has released the report, they are listing on S Andrew today, that they are happy and they also like what the Finnish government have done, and at least this one will be a relief to Nigerian government, because Samuel Ekpa has been Yorùbá ló ti di ọyún nínú egungun ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ó ti di ọyún. It has become a tumor. It has become a what? A pain in the bone of presidency. So they don't have choice than what they cannot do does not exist. They can do many things. If Yoruba do not stand well, if we do not stand well, stand right, Yoruba nation, how difficult it is because everybody must stand right. The way things is going now, if all these people now, the kingsmen, the Igbos, the elites, or those senators, the governors, if they say, you cannot intimidate, you cannot do it, then there will be solution. And which these people will never stand up for that. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and he's still there, because majority of the elites and the senators, the people who the Yoruba will say Iroko and Mahogany, the timbers and the calibers in the east, they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to come out. And once they don't want it to come out, there is no way you want the Nnamdi Kanu will not continue to suffer. He probably, even tí ò bá ṣọ́ra gan, he may even end up in that place. Because some people believe that once they come out, their own food will be closed. Or wò ní oúnjẹ jẹ mọ́. Ẹ má bínú. Ìdí nìyẹn tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n fi dákẹ́. That's why many people keep quiet. So this is not the time to celebrate. So I see the way some people you are saying it there. Hey, thank God they arrest him. Thank God they arrest him. That's why I said that proverb. The cane they used to flog the first wife is on the roof to flog the second wife. So it is now the business of everybody to stand up for what is right. The Hausa people are talking. I've brought out the videos. Mo ti gbé video yẹn wá several times. But for those of you that are just hearing us for the first time, let me just play a small out of that video and hear what the man said.
The point, what you are saying is that there has been this call for restructuring. But for the North now, if I were to speak for the North, I would not speak for restructuring. I would think of giving people what they want. Yoruba nation wants a Oduduwa Republic. In the name of God, give them Oduduwa Republic. This is 21st century. We have the right choice.
Yes. Did you hear that?
Biafra want Biafra. Give them Biafra. Give every other nationality what they need. Because as far as I know, the relationship is sound. There is geometrical increase in suspicion across all expressions. The trust is not there.
At all.
Suspicion is not there. And people want to develop at their own speed. If you want to go at the speed of rocket, please, you should be allowed to go at the speed of rocket.
Yes.
If you want to go at the speed of snail, go at the speed of the snail at your own peril, at the consequences coming to you. But for now, if anybody is thinking that physical federalism is the solution to Nigeria, he is not even understanding the geography, not understanding the history, not understanding the mathematics, not even aware of geometry and the geometrical implication of what they are asking about physical federalism. What we should have is, we should have sub-nations among Nigeria. Let every tribe, let every region get what it wants. Short of this, our children, our grandchildren will abuse us because we are going to leave behind for them a cancer, cancerous, that will defy every chemotherapy.
Welcome to my
Now, ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí màá yẹn sọ. Some people want to go at the speed of a snail. Some people want to go at the speed of lightning. A jet speed, lightning or light speed. Some people say their own is to crawl. That if everybody is educated, or if they make their place better, nobody will be saying Rankadede. That is what their leader said. He said, what Awolowo is talking about is rubbish. If I allow this one to go to school and everybody is educated, because education is light, who will be saying Rankadede? That is how they deliberately impoverish the North. They make the North to be the hub of poverty. They make the North to be the center of because that is what they capitalize on, the ignorance. Some people say ignoramus. They capitalize on their ignorance because they are not lettered. Wọ́n ti di pa wá kàwé, ìwé tá a dẹ̀ kà yẹn náà tó ń yọ àwa tá a wà ń sí wẹ́ẹ̀tì náà, ìwé yẹn gan yọ wá lẹ́nu because ìwé àkàjù náà máa ń dorí èèyàn rú náà ni. Even ní Bíbélì gan, wọ́n sọ fún Paul gan, wọ́n ní Paul orí rẹ̀ bàjẹ́, ó ti kàwé jù, ó ti wà, orí rẹ̀ ti ṣiṣẹ́ jù, torí èèyàn bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ jù ọ̀ràn ni. Bórí èèyàn bá dẹ̀ pé rárá náà ọ̀ràn ni. So they will look at it. Ẹ̀yin tó bá pórí yín ò pé rárá, wọ́n á capitalize lé. Ẹ̀yin tó rí yín bá ti pé jù, wọ́n á capitalize lé. That is the problem we are facing now. So it's not the situation whereby some people will be joyous and say, they arrest him, they arrest him. No. On this program, we will never support violence. But we are trying to educate the people that what this guy said in that video you listening to, kò sí nǹkan tó sọ níbẹ̀ tó burú. There is nothing Igboho said in Downing Street tó wà rántí wípé kán máa plot one thing or the other against Igboho. Igboho said, you are killing my people. My people can no longer go to farm. My people can no longer do their business. Stop that. They said Igboho should bring his head because he's fighting for his people. And let me remind most of us that are not tí wọ́n lè máa understand bọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣe rí. You see these people, that the reason why they are pressing us down now, that they don't want us to go. Number one, they are benefiting from that. They are benefiting from it. That is number one. Number two, I told you, somebody said something. He said that bí Nàìjíríà bá tiẹ̀ pín kó má jẹ́ gbà táwọn wà láyé, because àwọn ò ready láti tún ṣiṣẹ́ ní kankan mọ́, because ilé táwọn ń jẹ yìí àwọn ò gbàdúrà kó tán lẹ́nu àwọn. Which means ìlú bámúbámú ni mo yó, èmi ò mọ̀ pé ebi ń pa ọmọ ẹnì kankan. So ó wá kù, Awólọ́wọ̀ dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Awólọ́wọ̀ ní tó bá tó àkókò tí ìyà bá jẹ yín tó rí yín pa dáadáa, ẹ gbọ̀n ìyà ara yín nù. Awólọ́wọ̀ ló sọ. Ẹ lọ ka àwọn ìwé Àtẹ́wọ́ Báfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ tó kọ. Ṣé kò wá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ náà sìn báyìí? It's happening now. So it's not a matter of pé kíní, even the southeastern people, especially the elite and the most kíní among them now, they are happy that Samuel Ekpa is arrested. Yoruba people too, some of them will also be happy, because they say ó fẹ́ dorílẹ̀-èdè rú, ìgbà tó máa wọ́n ṣèjọba lọ́wọ́, ṣégbà yẹn ló yẹ kó pín. Ọmọ ẹni ò sáà ní ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀ rẹ̀ káfílẹ̀ kẹ̀sídìí ọmọ ẹlòmíì. Ní last year mo gbé ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run kan wá, ẹ jẹ́ n dárúkọ ẹ̀, Prophet Mayowa. Ó sọ kinní kan, ó ní ká lọ kọ sílẹ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wo program yẹn jọ́ tí mo ṣe, ó ní petrol, they will buy petrol in Nigeria for 1,200 naira. Ẹ lọ wo program tá a ṣe ní last year, ẹ lọ wò ó live ní program yìí. Ẹ jọ ṣáà tí wàá máa rà báyìí, ṣáà tí máa rà báyìí. So when we are saying it, lórí kan ní àìsàn àwọn òun. When we are saying it, a lot of people will still believe Abi won't instigate. No, nobody is instigating, because this program is education, is for documentaries, so that a lot of people will understand what we are saying. The reason why we need to go out of Nigeria. Now, ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ tó tún kó bá olélé ẹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì.
Is something that we cannot revisit again, because the agenda of the Nigeria state is not for developmental purposes, is not to help the people, the citizens of Nigeria, is not to bring any innovative ideas, is not to build infrastructure, to bring security, to build roads, give hospital, schools. No. So it is only one agenda, which is the most important thing to them, is the Islamic agenda. And you will agree with me that since 1989, after what we call Abuja Declaration. What was Abuja Declaration? Abuja Declaration was the gathering of Islamic scholars, Islamic countries in Abuja, where the decision was made that the only thing they have to do is not to pursue development in any region within the Sahel region, but also to install all Muslims in different positions and strategic positions for the Islamization of that region. So that particular implementation of the Abuja 1989 Declaration is already 90%, if not 100. And that's why for the very first time in the history of Nigeria, you have a Muslim ticket. And people did not see anything wrong with that. In fact, before this Muslim ticket, a lot of people said it is not possible. It is not going to happen. Even the people who call themselves pastors and all those preachers, all those liars, they were saying that God told them it is not going to happen. If it happened, they say, make the thunder fire all of them, make fire burn them. They pray all those prayers, all those nonsense. It did not. It still happened. There's no Muslim ticket. It is called implementation of Abuja Declaration 1989. And I want people in Nigeria to go and read Abuja Declaration. They have altered those the content of the declaration, but everybody who knows it knows the content was to install Muslims in all strategic positions for the Islamization of the entire region. So the Afghans are resisting that because we understand that very well. So if you tell us, let us come down now so that it is everybody will be one. They will come harder on us in the next 10 years, and we don't want to go back there again. So, what are we saying? We are saying that we need a country where there is going to be rule of law, justice, fairness, equity. We need a country where our women will go to hospital without paying money, doctor will attend to them. We want a country where our students will go to school and nobody will kidnap them. We want a country where we are going to have good roads, transportation, good social amenity, and possibly provide social security for our people. It may also interest you that as a government in exile today, we have the strongest national identity card. As a government in exile, the only country that will compete with us today is South Africa. The security we have in our national ID card. And it is European standard. It will be unveiled and issued to applicants first time ever during our convention in Finland. That's how far, that's the kind of quality of life we want to give our people. Nigeria don't have it. No other country have it in Africa except South Africa. And we have contracted the best security company in Europe to do this. So we are laying example. We want a country where our citizens can travel visa free. Because we have what it takes. The European need us more than we need them. America need us more than we need them. So we need to have the kind of agreement where our citizens of Biafra can travel without anybody using telescope to look their passport. No. We want that our people will be respected in any point of entry, in any part of the world. That is the kind of Nigeria can never provide that for you, and you know that. So
ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ara àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ tó kó bá náà nìyẹn. Àǹtẹ̀bádẹ̀ rí gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ ní tòótọ́ kò sí àṣàdànù nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí. Everything he said, if you look at it, kí ni mo lè pè é psychologically, I don't see anything bad in what he said, which is, let me say, that is what Nigerian government is supposed to provide for every citizen. Go to Libya now. Many Nigerians are in Libya, especially the females. Go to their prison. Go to Gabon. Go to Kenya. Nigerians, they're in their prison. If the house is okay, will those girls go to that country? What does Gabon have that Nigeria do not have more than 10 of that? What does Libya, Egypt? What is in Egypt? They don't have anything. There's nothing in Egypt. Nothing in Libya. But they think that they can, from there, they can sneak to Europe. That is how many of them they were deceived. If Yoruba be labor sunny, if the house is okay, will all this one go out? So it's like Yoruba ni wọ́n fi ẹ̀tẹ̀ sílẹ̀, wọ́n palàpalàpá. They should do a program that will make everybody to surrender. If there is a program for every citizen, maybe for the student, maybe for the aged, maybe for the newly married, maybe for the school leavers, will everybody say they want to go? Will the people say they want to leave the country? There must be a program to disengage people from their plan. If there is a program, everybody will sit down and say, wow, there is no need for us to fight for Biafra again. There is no need for us to fight for Yoruba nation again. But there is no program and there can never be program. And that is how everybody needs to get out before it is too late. There is nothing this guy said that it is more. Ọ̀rọ̀ tún lè léèrè tó bọ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Igboho náà sọ o.
Wọ́n tẹ̀lé fi ṣèlú ìbẹ́lọ́wọ́ ẹni tí
ṣe ń gbọ́ o.
Kò sí nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú ẹ̀jú pé kán bírèkì ẹ̀ lọ. Nothing. Ká bírèkì kọ́ńtì yẹn làlàáfíà fi lè wà. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè tún ṣe. Ọ̀rẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi. Wọ́n ti tà wá. Tó jẹ́ pé amalgamation mi náà tó lọ sign pẹ̀lú àwọn olóògbé yẹn tó fẹ́ gbé wá sí. Gbogbo àṣírí wọn ni màá tú. Wọ́n ti tà wá fáwọn àgbáyé. Àwọn tó gbé wọ́n ti ta ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ Adébọ̀. Àfi kí gbogbo ọjọ́ dígìrì ká dìde ká fèsì àwọn tó gbé yẹn ká bá wọn jà gan. Ní gẹ́gẹ́ bá fẹ́ ọkọ̀ wa tó máa ti fẹ́ dìbò tó máa ti pín 5,000 2,000 láwọn yẹn lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n ti ẹ̀rọ pé owó gan lóògbé gan. Ẹgbẹ́ tí ìyá yẹn sọ, èyí tẹ́ wo fídíò yẹn. Ìyá yẹn ni wọ́n fáwọn lówó, wọ́n fún wa lówó.
láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan yìí àwọn kidnapping àwọn ajínigbé àwọn tó ń ṣe kidnapping wọ́n jí ẹ̀ gbé a lè sọ pé tó wíìkì yìí o ẹ jẹ́ kí o wá ká congratulate ara wa láàrin ara wa yìí pé tó náà lọ àlàáfíà wà kò sí sílùú nìyẹn gbogbo àṣírí wọn ni màá tú wọn ti tà wá fáwọn àgbáyé àwọn gbogbo wọn ti ta ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ adínbọ̀ àfi gbogbo ọjọ́ dígìrì ká dìde ká fèsì àwọn gbogbo yẹn ká bá wọn jà gan. wọn ní gẹ́gẹ́ bá fẹ́ ọkọ̀ wa tó máa ti fẹ́ dìbò tó máa ti pín 5,000 2,000 láwọn yẹn lọ a tún ti gbàgbé ìyá ọdún mẹ́rin tá a jẹ sẹ́yìn ẹ ká ronú o ká lè fọ́ sọ ọ̀pọ̀ ni o wọn ò ní èrò gidi kankan àwọn gbogbo yẹn wọn ò lérò gidi kankan fáwọn ọ̀dọ́ ìgbà tó mọ yunifásitì ń sọ̀kadà tó mọ yunifásitì ń ṣe wọn rúwà táwọn ọmọ yunifásitì tó ń kàwé tó ń ní good result lọ́wọ́ tó ń lọ ń sọ lóṣù tó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o gbogbo àṣírí wọn ni màá tú lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ tí màá ṣàlàyé bóyá jẹ́ ẹrù máa ba ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn yẹn màá tú.
ó ṣá.
ìlú wa kó lè jó ilé wa báyìí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá mi.
ọlọ́run ìjọ bàjẹ́ fún ẹ ló lè fẹ́ mi ẹni bá fẹ́ bú mi ìràn yín kálukú lè sọ ohun tó wù ìyẹn lè sọ nǹkan tó wà wù kálukú lè fẹ́ ní ẹ sọ nǹkan tó wù ọmọ tí kálukú bá sọ yóò kẹsàn yóò jèrè ẹ mọtò bá lọ wọn yẹn bú lọ́nà tó lọ́mọrọ́ pamọ́ ẹ̀ wọn náà lọ́nu gbogbo yẹn tẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi tẹ jẹ́ tèmi ó ti lè kí lóyún olè tó ọlọ́run ní fi lé mú kò ní fi lé mú ẹ̀yìn yóò fi tẹ̀yìn lọ́rùn ni àṣírí yóò ní tú láéláé pé ẹnu ló fẹ́ mi ẹ̀sìn gbogbo àwọn tó ọlọ́run sọ lórí wa tó ń fa yìí ní wá lára ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀bàrà ni wọ́n àfi gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀ sọ àpò ká gbára ọpọlọ àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn wọ́n ti tà wá pátápátá kọ́ni kan bá lóun lòun ó tún sí kẹ́ lọ́ fọkàn balẹ̀ lórí irọ́ ni o ọlọ́run ní já fọkàn balẹ̀ lórí yẹn. màá ṣàlàyé gbogbo fáìlì wọn rèé lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n ti tà wá tó jẹ́ pé amalgamation mi náà tún lọ sign pẹ̀lú àwọn olórúkú yẹn tó fẹ́ gbé wá sí àfi gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀sọ̀pọ̀ ká spark lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà ká fọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ká fi pẹ́ nìkan ká fi wẹ́
ṣé ká fi ọ̀tẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ṣé gbọ́ o.
àwọn àti káwọn ọmọ wa mọ̀tò mọ̀ lọ gbé wá sí pé lọ́jọ́ la ọlọ́run ní fi ara ní ọlọ́run ní fi àjẹbọ ẹ̀ lólùfẹ́ mi ọlọ́run ní fẹ́ iná ẹ̀ ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ parẹ́ yóò rẹ̀ ní tiẹ̀ ọlọ́run nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín àti gbé tí ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi ti gbé ọlọ́run ká fọ́ọ̀sì mi lé lórí ni ẹ ti ẹ̀ fi gbogbo ẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi lẹ̀ ẹ jáde fọ́ sọ ọ́pọ̀ di káàtì ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ gbára lórí tí ń bọ̀ yìí torí wọn tí wọ́n ń pláàni táwọn ọ̀tá tẹ́ ń pè lórí tán ń sàṣíwájú wa ń lu yẹn wọn tó ń pláàni lẹ̀ fún wa tẹ́ bá gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ń pè wọn aláṣíwájú yẹn tí ń bá sọ pláàni wọn tó ń lọ ní fún wa kódà o Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa ni o Ọlọ́run bá nìkan máa tú gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ṣàlàyé fún ilẹ̀kùn rẹ̀ tẹ́lómi bá gbọ́ báyìí ẹlòmíràn ní rọrùn tó tí ló fi máa ń jẹ́ tó bá gbọ́ ní plan tó ti lọ nílẹ̀ láwọn kìíní yẹn so àwọn náà wà láti fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ara wa ká plan tiwa náà àwọn náà ní àwọn ọ̀dọ́ láti ní plan tiwa láti tá lè fi kojú àwọn pípọ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ.
ṣé ń gbọ́ o ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn o ọ̀rọ̀ lólóyè sọ yẹn o our ọ̀dọ́ the youth what is our own plan do we still want to die in slavery those days when they used to come they will say visa lottery nísìn if tó bá gbé ship wá gan kẹtẹ gbé visa lottery lẹ kó sọ pé wọ́n gbé ship wá o sí Àpápá àbí Tinka àbí gbogbo everywhere o pé ó yá èèyàn tó bá fẹ́ lọ Amẹ́ríkà lọ́mọ ṣẹrú you want to go and do slavery in America in Europe willingly people will go from Nigeria willingly in fact some people are ready to sell their father house some people are ready to sell their motherland some people are ready to sell their property some people are ready to sell their wife sell their husband because they want to get out of this country. Look at what Chief Sunday Igboho said now. Is it different from what Samuel Ekpa said? No. That's why I said that if an average Yoruba man is attacking Ekpa or an Igbo person that does not have sense is attacking Igboho, it shows that their senses is not working because these two are telling us that everybody need to go out. There's a reason we must get out of this place, because where we are now is not it's not palatable, it's not smiling, and that is why everybody must work together to make sure that we get the independence. But the man saw several times on this program, there is no country on earth, there is no person, or let me say, there is no person on earth tó máa ń fẹ́ kí àwọn tó ń sìn kó lọ. Nobody will want the people that are serving him to go or serving them to go. Power is not given freely. Power is not given freely. You must work for it. You must fight for it. We have so many examples even in the Bible itself. So, and that is why all of us must work together. It's not a time to be mocking anybody. What else? Ekpa is arrested. Ekpa is not arrested. That is not the news. The news is that what does these people stand for? What does Nnamdi Kanu stand for? What does Igboho stand for? What does Ekpa stand for? When they killed Ken Saro-Wiwa, I've said this several times on this program, he said something. He said that you can only kill the messenger. You can never kill the message. And the message is the ideology. The ideology is that we want Yoruba nation. Benny, you had the man of God that I brought the other time. He said that God has already prepared so many people that even Igboho said is no longer interested today, many people will rise up where Igboho stop. That is what we call ideology. When idea whose time is ripe, nobody can stop it. That is what we call ideology. When Iwasuruke started the Mazob movement for actualization, then Nnamdi Kanu started with Ipo Babi. Ekpa also came. Another person will come. You understand that? Another person will come. So the people that they are either you are in the north, you are in the east, or you are in the west. The people that are ruling know, they have the same mindset. I'm telling you the truth. And their mindset is that don't let these people go, so that we can continue to eat. Look at what is happening in Edo. I will soon round up the program now. We have just 3 minutes. Look at what is happening in Edo. The Shomale son, right? And one other person, sir, they are in the cabinet now. Because they gradually introduce their own children now into it. If after this, the present Edo governor now, Shomale son will come again and say he wants to contest for governor. Look at the way they introduce their children. Now, the people in Lagos, I saw it in the news today, they were shouting, no, we don't want Seyi Tinubu to be governor in Lagos State. They should go back to Osun State. Who tell you? When the father is still controlling Nigeria, and you say you don't want him to be governor of Lagos State, sit down there, they play. When the daughter become Iyaloja, how many of you were able to stop her? Àwọn àlá tí ò lè ṣẹ. And that is why for the unity of Nigeria, because I will call it unity. They keep on working that Nigeria should not break, because once Nigeria break, don't be surprised, very soon you see Akpabio's son say we want to contest for what's the name of the Akpabio state? Local state, is it Cross River, River State, Cross River? Akpabio's son will come out. Like Seyi Tinubu is coming out in 2027 now for Lagos State. Shomale is already in cabinet of the present Edo now. That is how gradually they inject their children into it. Before you know it, and you know that one thing is that when you once they know and they successfully clinch that place, promise. Because they believe, look at what Yaya Bello did. Everybody thought, in fact, one of the people that was saying then I also said, let young person like us, ẹ jẹ́ kó náà ṣe, bóyá tó bá ṣe, bóyá ó máa yí padà. Look at what Yahaya Bello did. Is a disgrace to the youth. It's a disgrace to the youth. And the funny thing is that the people from Kogi, they are even protesting and say, "Hey, file ọmọ wa ni o, ó kó adúrú owó yẹn, owó allocation state yẹn, ó kó adúrú owó yẹn, and you people still keep quiet as if nothing happened." That is the kind of people that are ruling us. So but if somebody steal like goats in the market or somebody steal something, Yahaya Bello jí adúrú owó yẹn, ó dẹ̀ escape. Obaseki jí adúrú owó yẹn, Obaseki ń lọ, ó tún lọ yá owó. Buhari lọ, ó tún lọ yá owó. Nobody query that, and the so-called IMF and the World Bank, they will still continue to borrow them. Why they will continue to borrow them is that they don't want us to be free. Wọ́n ti sọ fún wa pé ìyà ló máa jẹ yín kú. Àwa tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ fún náà, àwa náà ready láti gbara wa lẹ̀. Is that the way Awolowo did it? Ní 1999 kan ní tó fẹ́ campaign gbà yẹn, Awolowo ni o, ọ̀pá wo, wọ́n mọ̀ náwó méjì sókè, àwọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́, ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́. Ṣé ẹgbọ́n kan sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ nísìn? Did you hear that again? Ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́, ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́, èkéré kan. Because they already, ẹ bá ń gbọ́, wọ́n ti get wa. Wọ́n ti get wa ni. That is the bottom line. Wọ́n ti get wa. Separatist Ekpa, at the time we are filing this report now, àti ìgbọ́ pé wọ́n fi ilẹ̀ o. Àti ìgbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ó wá lè jẹ́ pé bá ṣe ń ṣètò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kan ti fi ilẹ̀ ká tó parí ní ìsì yìí o. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ibi tó wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ó ní agbára báyìí. Níbi tó wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Because the reason is that they want him to say that December 2 will not work. Is not interested again. They want him to say December 2, ẹ má bínú, ó gbé mi lẹ́nu ni. Nǹkan tán expect nìyẹn. Ṣé pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ kí Nnamdi Kanu sọ náà nìyẹn? Nǹkan tán sọ fún Sunday Igboho náà nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó gbé dání, ó lè fi tiẹ̀ disturb àwa. And that is what is happening now. Ẹ jẹ́ bá like ètò, ẹ bá share rẹ̀. Ètò ti gùn already tẹ́lẹ̀ tó láàfẹ́ kó gùn tó báyìí. Ẹ bá like, ẹ bá share, ẹ bá subscribe. Ó lè jẹ́ pé ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń wò wá fún ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ ni. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to this channel. It's a channel that represents Yoruba, channel that represents the good thinking or the good thinker in this country. People that love freedom. Good analysis. Education for documentaries. Ẹ jẹ́ bá like ètò yìí, ẹ bá wa share rẹ̀, ẹ bá subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí. Ìta àsìgbọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ náà ni pé Separatist Ekpa wọ́n arrest ẹ̀, wọ́n tẹ̀ náà ti fẹ́ gbé lọ sí court pé wọ́n fẹ́ dájọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n fún or something like that. But if there is update on Separatist Ekpa, we will definitely bring it. We will definitely bring it. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe for more updates. Ṣùgbọ́n ní comment section yẹn, ilé tó ka àwájú ní Yorùbá Nation. Ẹ máa bá wa fi sí comment section. Ẹ máa bá wa share rẹ̀. Gbogbo ètò ìkọ́lẹ̀ lè share. Ilé tó bá wù yín bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ lọ síbi tán gbé bí sísọ́ọ̀sì sí yẹn. Ẹ kọ́ tiẹ̀ jù sí gúrùpù. Ẹ kọ́ tiẹ̀, ẹ bá wa share rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ fà kó káàkiri orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáńlá ayé. Ẹ ṣé o, tẹ́ ń tẹ́tí sí wa ní gbogbo. Mo appreciate gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ join wa fún ètò lónìí o. Mo appreciate gbogbo yín pátápátá. Gbogbo yín pátápátá kí wọ́n máa tún dárúkọ. Ẹ ṣé, mo appreciate yín. Ẹ bá wa like, ẹ bá wa share rẹ̀, ẹ bá wa subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí. iSing TV yín náà lélẹ́yìí. Ẹ ṣé o, tẹ́ ń tẹ́tí sí wa ní gbogbo ìgbà.